Hello and welcome to all you Geminis. This is the yearly horoscope for 2022. And Geminis, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in 2022? It is fantastic. I find it when Mars is in your sign that long, which is going to be the biggest thing for you in general. It means a new plan, it means new opportunities, and it means something big is about to launch, and it's gonna take a while, but it's gonna be worth it. That's in a nutshell. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Now, of course, a lot is happening, but the Mars retrograde in your sign is definitely the biggest thing for you, Gemini people. And I'm going to talk about the Venus retrograde as well, very shortly, Jupiter, Neptune. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the nodes as well, and a little bit about the outer planets, Pluto, Neptune, and so on. But let's get started with the retrograde. So Venus retrograde in the beginning of the year, so December time of 2021, and then January, February of 2022, is a bit of a focus on Capricorn, because Venus is not only going backwards and forwards, but it's also going to conjunct with Pluto many times, and also with Mars. So Venus conjunct Mars conjunct Pluto. That is passionate energy. That is very transformative energy. That is dying to get reborn again. And it's in that 8th house of yours. So again, there is an emphasis on 8th house stuff, but with transformation. So this has to do with either you will get something out of that 8th house, which means assets. So that could be an inheritance. It could mean taxes or investments, but it can also mean on a deeper level intimacy. And you could say, when you are in a relationship, it can also mean that something transforms there on a very intimate level. And this Venus, Mars, Pluto indicates two ways, depending on your situation. Either you need to let go, you need to detach yourself so that you can attract, or either when you haven't done enough the work and the actions towards gaining intimacy, towards gaining money from, or not gaining money, but attracting money to you, then my advice is to get your teeth into it. So it really depends on your situation. If you have been putting your teeth into this for a long, long time, you need to detach, and otherwise it's the other way around. So that's for the beginning of the year. Then you will have Jupiter, Neptune conjoining with each other in Pisces in your 10th house. This is significant for you around April time. So on the 12th of April, you're going to have Jupiter and Neptune together at the highest point of your horoscope. So that is career. That is how, if you don't have a career, it's how you want to be seen from the perspective of, you could say what you deliver to, what you contribute to the world. Your good vibes, for instance, can be a contribution to society. And because it has a snowball effect for other people as well. Whatever it is, you can think big, for sure, around April time, but stay with the feet on the ground, because Jupiter, Neptune, and also Venus is going to be there, and Mars is going to be there in April. So stay with the feet on the ground, and then you may have big plans, but be practical. And then you can't go actually very wrong. Because when Mars is going to be in your sign, and that will be from August up until the rest of the year, you will want to launch new things, and you will want to make them very, very practical. So it is a very possible thing that you could be expanding a lot when it comes to your work as well, around April time. And then you will have to relaunch things, or you have to readjust yourself during August and the end of the year. And even the Mars retrograde in Gemini is going to be applicable as from August of 2022 up until March of 2023. Yes, that's 7 months. Normally Mars stays in a sign like 6 weeks, and now it's going to be there for 7 months in your sign. That is significant. that means that you are going to have a lot of opportunity to launch new stuff, to do new stuff. It's you being the captain of your ship, for sure. It's you who is going to set boundaries as well. It's you who is going to say no, maybe, to a certain person or people that you know, it's enough. And that can be, of course, an adjustment time, and you will have that adjustment for sure. So that is so fantastic, because when I see that Mars is going retrograde for like 7 months in your sign, it means that something big is coming, yes, because of yourself, because you are launching it, you are taking the actions, you are doing the preparation, but you need also the patience, because you're only gonna see the results when Mars goes direct, which is in January of 2023. So in other words, dear Geminis, when you are having a plan, a change of life path, a start of a new business, a start of a new relationship, whatever it is, you will need that time, and you will need to focus on the Gemini, right? So although the North Node will not be in your sign anymore, still with Mars in your sign, it's you needs to take the focus on you. So don't be too much people pleaser. Don't, but you won't actually, because Mars is really pushing you to put boundaries, to put healthy boundaries. Also in relationships, you will this is a significant one for relationships, because when the relationship is a bit out of balance, because if you are in a situation where you have given like 80% and the spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend has given you 20, it's not going to work anymore. You were warned here, because you're gonna explode. You don't want to explode, of course, but you are gonna say enough is enough. So the chances are very, very big that you are going to take the lead, that you are going to take some action, but on a physical level, it can cause some nervousness in this case, because it's in Gemini, and it can cause some, so be aware of your physical body, because Mars in your sign can demand a lot. So be careful with your body, in a way of cuts and of, you know, Mars in the first house for so long can be you know, triggering that kind of, you want to hurry yourself too much. So take it easy, do what you need to do consistently rather than with big jumps, is actually a bit what the advice is here. And take good care of your health. So make sure that, I mean, when you feel something, be very, you know, down to earth about it, and handle it. It could mean that as well. Mars going backwards and forwards. If you're having had a physical problem for a long time, this can be the time when you tackle that problem, and you will, but it will take some time. Okay, so it will demand some of that energy. Now this Mars is trining Saturn in your 9th house. So wow, that is, it is squaring Neptune. As I said, you know, the energy of Neptune is squaring up to what you want to do. But you have the backup of Mars trining Saturn, which is your mind. Saturn is the mind. And it's, when the mind is strong on a mental level, it has a knock-on effect, of course, on your whole life. So you definitely have the opportunity to stay focused, to have that vision, and a very grounded vision. So you're not gonna be that person that, yeah, full of action and then nothing comes out of it. No. It's for the long term. So whatever you're preparing yourself for the second part of the year, it's going to be for long term. It's going to be long lasting. That is because of the trine between Mars in your sign and Saturn in your 9th house of your ideas. The North Node will shift in January into your 12th house. So that means that the South Node, what you need to let go of is old habits. The South Node in the 6th house is letting, that year of 2022 has definitely to do some research of what old habits you're having that are not helping you anymore. And it can be a simple thing like when you have your own business, an administration tool that you're using and is going very slowly, or it can be something totally different that you want to implement, these little details can make a big change so that you can relax better. Because the North Node in the 12th house has to do with relaxing, has to do with finding time to be with yourself. So you will need a bit more time for yourself as well, and that's good. You know, spending some time with yourself, doing some, I don't know, whatever it is that you feel that distracts you, but in a healthy way, whether it is yoga, whether it is a walk at the beach, reading a beautiful book, seeing a beautiful movie. So the North Node is about letting go of attachments as well, letting go of strong attachments that are toxic, whether it is a habit, whether it is a person. So strong attachments, that's for the whole year basically, but I'll talk about that more when we come to the monthly horoscopes. So that's a bit it. It's a big thing. It's a big thing for you, dear Geminis. Yes, Jupiter is shifting into Aries from the May time, and the 11th of May up until 29th of October, Jupiter is going to be in Aries. That's going to be good for you. That's going to be so much more expansiveness when it comes to maybe your own business again, because the 11th house is the house, it's a financial house. It can be also your hopes and wishes for the future. It can mean, you know, having a lot of supportive friends as well. Jupiter in the 11th, and even friends that can help you to Jupiter in the 11th represents Jupiterian kind of friends. So Jupiter is wise friends, and in Aries it's the entrepreneur as well. So people who do something in their life and that has a knock-on effect on you as well. So surround yourself by these people, and you're gonna go forwards very, very quickly. The Uranus-Saturn square I'm not going to mention for you because it's only happening in October, the last time, and it's for the fixed signs, so you're not going to feel that much of it anymore. Pluto, of course, I talked about that in your 8th house, Neptune in the 10th. Yes, that's basically it. I don't want to overdo it, and but major changes for Geminis for sure, and especially, this is a bit of a bonus here, this Mars retrograde is going on especially around 25 degrees of Gemini. So if you have your sun, your ascendant, your moon around 25 degrees, then you will feel it the most. And these are the Geminis who have who are born between the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, so the later born and onwards, later born Geminis, but all Geminis will feel it. Having said that, I thank you so much for watching. Have a very good year, you Geminis. Launch something new for sure, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.